Hello, I'm back again, my Re-Uyel campaign, and this time we're just going to be continuing the mission tree, trying to again keep scaling our economy and see what we can get done. So, to look at a few things to do with this episode, we can look at a few of our missions and see what our goals should be. So, to do new training facilities, it needs a manpower of 10 and a regimental camp and a conscription center. So if I wanted to build that, I have to wait until Military Tech 8. Um, so we can wait on that one. Need to save my military power for Miltech 8 as well, so it can't be developing it. Restore our faith in the cult, that's stability 2. Don't have the admin to do that yet, but we can try to save for it. Expand the officer corps. This needs Brock's training field, regimental camp. Sun Elf. Is this Sun Elven? It is, yeah. And oh, I need to do this one first, which needs the university, so this is waiting for a long time. This needs a level 2 fort. I can do that when I get some money or after I annex them. And this... Ooh, I forgot to take this in lower in the last episode. So we'll be taking that later to click my mission. For now, I guess we're just sitting here and recovering from our wars. Remember last time we reconquested Dartax and we're chilling. I'll bring my armies, put them in better provinces so they don't attrition. And now we're waiting. I'd like to fight the Harpies eventually, again. They haven't demonsterized yet, so I still have anti-monstrous on them. And should get a good amount of free land from them. Besides that, we're waiting out truce from him as well, which is 14 years, which is very long. He doesn't have any allies we can attack, which is somewhat unfortunate. There's not a lot I can do about it. We'll just spy network, because this will probably pop out a new country, these rebels. And if I can get land down here, it opens up another path of expansion into Irlium. Looking for other wars to fight in the meantime. To look at Corvaria and taking their money, but they have a lot of alliances. It's not exactly something that I want to be fighting right now. Maybe Eberthil. They also are allied to Vern. I could fight this. Don't have a Casus Belli though. So probably not. So then, yeah, it just looks like we are waiting. And waiting. A lot of waiting so far. As I start in this corner of the Empire, you unallied me, right? Yeah, I'm gonna send you money. As we started in the corner of the war region, it's kind of a slow start for me. That's okay. Once we get a few more borders, we can cycle wars more efficiently, and let's see here. Yeah, we can put elves there. And yeah, we're just hanging out. Making money. Have one loan, can repay that. And then I could take indebted again to build some more buildings, which I will do. Where do you pay off your debt? And looking at trade centers in my country, level 2, level 2, level 3. So keep these as they are for now. I want to upgrade this to level 3 eventually. Let's see here. A little bit above gov capacity. That's okay. Don't have courthouses yet. We'll get those at Admin Tech 8. And maybe I could build some of these, but I think I'll just hold on to the money for now. He's disloyal. It's annoying. I can dev click him or can disable divert trade. That will lower my income a little bit. Oh, he's already disabled. Okay, then we're just hanging out. There is my multi. We can get that before I start losing. Yeah, start losing innovativeness. This is going to be annoying if he's going to keep doing this. I want to fabricate a claim on down here. Oh, looks like he killed the rebels. That's okay. So then I have to get this guy. I can placate him once. That's okay. Government reform. Let's see here. I like doing artillery cost, but we can look at the other ones. Yeah, I still like military engineering because I really I really enjoy barraging. We can look if still 24. I have got here and 3 cannons. So I can make this army larger. How many more do I have? I have 7 more, so I could make this a 17 stack, or I can put a few more cannons in this stack, which I will do. And then I will look at just filling the rest of this with infantry for reinforcing. I have got a new merchant. Not sure where I got a merchant from. I don't have any trade centers or anything, so I'm not really sure where I got or why I have an unused merchant. I'll put them here because I've got the vassal who has got a trade center there, and push some money into my node. And we can double check to make sure transferring trade. I am. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Oh, now that I've got Miltech 8, I can actually build the regimental kit in here. And I'll also build them in a few other provinces. And I'll look at building the fort here once I annex them, which I will do after I annex Krathenor. Ooh. Okay, so Harpies kind of exploded a little bit. It's a bit unfortunate because I could have taken a lot of land from them in one go, but that's alright as well. It's not the end of the world. I can build a spy network here and build a claim. I'll help my vassal here with these separatists because he doesn't have a big enough army to do so. And I'd prefer if he kept his land. And we can just go back to speed 5 because we're just waiting. We can put my army on suppress rebels, so I don't have to worry about moving it around myself while I'm on high speed, and it should quell some of the rebellions as well. Great. Re-elect my guy. I need to figure out how to get more Republican tradition. I could take court ideas. Court ideas give yearly Republican tradition, but it's not something that I was planning on doing. Um, but it is what it is. Ilium fell into a peasants' war. Can I fabricate a claim? I could fabricate a claim on him. Seize land. And then double check the plutocratic coup, it's okay. And then lower autonomy where I can't, if I can. Eventually I'm going to be doing a bunch of development, which should help with my crown land being so low. Which is kind of where a source of my problem is, of my high autonomy everywhere. If we look at the autonomy map mode, you can see that some of the provinces that I've conquered and or I've integrated have high autonomy because my crown land is low, which makes the autonomy go up. I could use centralization edict, which I will do in a few of these states, I think. Which hopefully will bring down some of the problems I'm having with autonomy. We can check now on the autonomy, and it will go down every month because of the centralization edict in my piece. And we're just speed fighting for now. I can make a claim over here. In Asben Gold. And then I'll fight. I could fight him and this country and just take money, but I don't think the cost of the war will be worth the result. Unfortunately, I didn't take this isle in my war against him, so I'm kind of locked out of my missions for now from here. I didn't realize that I needed this. That would have given me missions for claims. It wants me to build a fort here. I built a fort in this province, but it wants me to build it here. I can do that when I get a little more money. And we'll just speed 5. So Eberthiel is planning on attacking him for his islands, because Eberthiel in his mission tree gets claims on these islands over here, and it looks like that Eberthiel is planning on attacking. It looks like this country just popped out of Catarata. It's kind of interesting. I didn't notice them before. It's strange. I'll take the national unrest, and I'll summon a Diet. Maybe I can get lucky and my nobles will give me a subjugation on someone. I have Declare War on Mass Butcher. I could do that. He's Miltech 4. I guess there's no reason for me not to do that. It might be a pretty bloody battle on the hold, but they're Miltech 4. And I've got reinforcements, so sure. I can do that. Cancel that spy network for now. And fight the orcs that are sitting in this hold. And then I can just push them out of the hold. And it will be a pretty high dev province for my my culture and religion. And okay, that battle's done. Take my reinforcements out so they don't attrition as much. And I'll just sit here. And we'll speed 5 the siege. I've got separatists. I can just... I have Grant Generalship. I don't have enough loyalty. That's okay. Sorry, I feel like my mic was just picking that up. I've got my my leg up on my chair and it was making a silly noise. So I apologize about that. My army reformer died. I still haven't fired radical reforms, which is a bit surprising. I'll take that. Can take technology, so I'll take... I could take this now, but I'm actually going to wait a little bit. I've got another set of pretender, or rebels, not pretenders, separatists. But my vassal should take care of that. I'll build the fort in this province as well. Once we do with the loan I just took. And then from him, I'll take the hold and his money. Got a majority expelled. And there goes him. The Diamond of Ardordstein. Faceted so masterfully that it seems to absorb and pulsate with the light, this enormous diamond, also known as the Aegis of Serpent's Reach, was the crown jewel of Ardordstein, and is said to exert a hold on those who gaze into its depths. Whether such tales are true or false, it is undeniable that it has a storied history. As Aldorov was being forged, Ardordstein pledged support and handed the Aegis over as a display of faith to the High King. It was lost after the Empire fell, of course, but we, its rightful owners, have located it, and have, after much bloodshed and subterfuge, acquired it. With the Aegis in our hands, our claim to the serpent, or caverns of the Serpent Street, will surely be uncontested. That's a bit strange, because I am not dwarves, but sure. I'll take the production efficiency, and then I will core this province, and I'll go to here, and go to orcs. Orcs here, right? Yeah, orcs. And spell. And that way this province is just a high dev province that should follow the correct culture. Besides that, I guess I'll go fight these because my vassals didn't end up doing so. Another disaster popping up, which is aristocratic coup. I don't know why they have 100%. Yes, because I took the estate. That's a bit concerning. I'll take the trade power, or trade range. Yeah, a little bit concerned about the aristocratic coup. What's their loyalty equilibrium? It's 53, so it should be okay. Their influence should go down over time. It's still a bit concerning, though. Take admin tech 8, which gives me some gov cap. I can half state these provinces. Fight these rebels. And again, we're just kind of hanging out. Again, I'm a little bit worried about the coup. Not something I entirely want to deal with, but it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. Hit the rebels on the hold. My army is not great. I'd love to keep my ruler, but my Republican petition's too low, so I think I'll just go with a 3-3-3. I didn't know this government was going to work with this, so I think I'll flip out of frequent elections. Because the elections not giving me Republican tradition is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, again, we're just hanging out. Looks like Eberthil did decide to go to war over his claims, and he took them. So what we could do is build a spy network on him and take the provinces from him with the help of our ally. He's got a lot of boats, which is a little concerning, but they look mostly like trade boats. So we can build up our galleys a bit here as well. My admiral died, which is a little bit unfortunate because I was going to use him with for that war I was just talking about. Do I have a claim on him already? No, I don't have a claim on this province. I'll have to manually fabricate one, but that's okay. Very surprised, after all this speed 5ing, that we still haven't fired radical reforms with our advisors. That's a bit unfortunate. Could get an ally with Sarian, which I'll probably actually take for now, and use him to fight Urian later. Ordia is getting a little rowdy, that's okay. And then so now I can fabricate a claim on province I want and use that to go to war. And I should be able to call in my ally. And I feel like this war should be pretty easy. I'll let my boats finish building first. Use with Harpyland has also ended. I'll fight that war after I fight this one. I might be able to do both at the same time. The boats are done soon. Okay, so I will call in them. And then I will hire, it's not the best in the world, but it is what it is. And my cogs over here. I should have moved my cogs before I declared the war, but it is what it is. Move my cogs over to the war goal. And then I'll move my troops. I need mill access through Graveria. And need mill access through you. And that way I can move my troops over to help my ally. That should have been enough, right? So he has mill access here, but I don't, which is strange because we're in the same war. Or is it because of the fort? Okay, it's because of the fort. I should help him with the naval battle. Okay, so I'm gonna get attacked here. This has heavy ships in it and a few galleys. I might be stronger because only 3 heavies. And a few... Okay, no. That seems a little bit stronger than I was expecting. Okay, I need to retreat that battle because I am getting a little bit obliterated. and which means that this is also getting attacked. Okay, we will figure this out. I only need to move like 2k over. I did not think that my galleys would be devastated so hard. Can I really not come over here? Okay, I would need Alexis from Lex, and he's not going to give it to me. And I'll bring these infantry over as well. So it looks like he's winning a few battles. In the meantime, while they bring their boats back, I will attempt to take the war goal. Annex my vassal, very good. Already have their provinces. Ooh, and I can upgrade my government type. Now I am a kingdom. And I'll just put it's produced on these provinces. I'm gonna delete these. And then I'm really hoping I can finish this before he brings a boat over. That'd be great. Okay. Put my fleet into port. And the fact that I can't get past this fort on Tellum is really unfortunate. I'll put my cannons on this siege, and hopefully that makes it go a little bit quicker. I would have just preferred to have had the siege myself, but I can always get what's easy. Okay, I'll just kick the trader out. I can get a new trader that's a little bit cheaper, maybe. Nope, of course not. And my Master of Mint also just died. Get another one, though. Easy. Okay, and then I can bring my troops back over. And then we'll fight on this Woods province once we finish Talon Siege. This hill siege is going very quickly. He's gonna lose all of his forts before we finish our single siege. Honestly, kind of okay with that. If he just wants to peace out, it happens. And that will free up war score for me. I don't know why he's fighting here. Okay, we finished the Tellum siege. So I can bring my troops back together. And from Tellum, I just want money. I should move my troops up first, so there's no black flag. And then like I said, I just want money and war reps. And I can take some prestige as well. Okay. I will now attempt to help him recover his capital a bit, or his country a bit. That's very strange that I'm allowed to move like that. consolidate. That should be a pretty easily won battle. Good. With my military power that I have kept, I will develop this province for here, which needs no tech, or 10 military development. I should have switched it to local development cost, but I just left it because I want protect trade as well. I don't want to lose my income. Probably not the right call for me when I need 150 ducats. I can just take a loan really quick. Okay. New training facilities. With the Azca taking its first step in the slow process of the restoration, we must now put it to use. The Citadel is not only to be our defense, but a shining staging ground for any and all military expeditions beyond our borders. We shall establish a strong garrison, several barracks, and a small officer academy. The establishment of the Citadel will also help us with manpower for future projects. And then I get local defensiveness and training facilities. And then here I need a level 4 fort, 15 mil dev, and that will give me more stuff later. So we can just chill for that for now. It's good to get another mission done. I'm just gonna barrage that because I've got a big excess of mill power. These separatists are unlucky to have on the opposite side of my country, but it is what it is. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking with the navies, because there's no way that I can beat Bern and Everthill with my galley stack that I built. It was a pretty stupid thing. But I don't really need a lot of war score. I just want to take this province that I have a claim on and maybe these two. So I need 13 war score, so it's like not the end of the world. I own the war goal, and I can come and kick Burn out later or use Burn for more war score as well, so not a big deal at all. I'm hoping... Where's this? That's in the hold, so now this hold is my culture and religion, which is good. Oh, it's a damaged hold though, I forgot about that, so it's not actually going to give me much yet. Same with this being a damaged hold. I should do hold restoration at some point. Yeah, they landed a force over here to carpet siege. That's kind of concerning. Okay, finish this siege. I'll come back and defend my borders. Religious incident. Subad. Several decades have passed since we gained our independence. They have been hard years, with many crises and wars. Crises, whatever. And wars that have severely affected our people. And one of the causes of our continued struggle is the prohibition that Jexus established because of her delusions that the Holy Teleros maintained. Humans are incapable of mastering magic, they said, naming the atrocities committed by the Magi prior to Jahur's arrival. But during Jahur's rule, humans were allowed to use magic, and they worked side by side with the Chosen in the development of new spells and techniques, following the Jahurian statute on the use of magic. However, times change, and magic is increasingly a necessity if we want to remain independent. The clergy will not agree, and our neighbors will look at us with suspicious eyes, but perhaps magic is a power that we Bulwari can and must need to master. There is a word that reflects what we need to do. Subad. Reclaim what is ours. Sure. We're free in our country, so we can use magic. That's the stance that I am planning on taking. Separatists in Jamal, that's really unfortunate, but we'll just let them transport, because I don't have 12 transport ships. It is what it is. They got a wall breach, so I need to get over here soon. Yeah, they stepped off of the siege, so are they going to move onto my mountain fort? I am more than happy for them to move onto my mountain fort. They are. Then I'll take full advantage of that. Because my military power is so high, I'm actually going to look towards hiring some better generals. And a few better generals we did get. Take that off, and then you get the 4-4, and you can have the faster maneuver guy. And then I'll attack on the mountain fort. I might even stack wipe it here. We'll see how it goes. With the reinforcement, it's pretty likely. Not quite. A little bit too slow. That's okay. And now I will come back. My vassal actually made it onto their island. Okay, and then I'll bring this stack actually to kill those rebels. Forgot about them. Somehow my vassal walked onto their island, so if we can get troops on their capital, that's pretty big. They forgot to blockade the strait. Oh, I caught them. And I stack wiped them. With that stack wipe, would they be willing to peace? No. But that's most of their troops gone, which is really good. Then after we take care of these, come back and take care of these rebels. So this Hills Fort should be a good battle for us to take. If he reinforces me, it will be pretty devastating. We'll see. He's not going to. He's looking towards killing my rebels. Oh, he's deciding to come back. Battle will be over by the time he gets over here, though. Yep. Still a very good battle for us. And yeah, let's try... If I can get Dartax to take this province, he might walk over there, or maybe Ordia will take it. If they just walk over there, it'll be easy. Oh, they're still not blockading. Okay, then I will take full advantage of that. I'm losing so much Republican tradition. These options, I feel like, should definitely give us... what's it called? Should definitely give us Republican tradition. And they let me on the island. That's crazy. All those boats, and you're just gonna let me walk onto the island. I'll actually assault it since I've thought of the ideas. Lost ability, it's a bit unfortunate. Have that for it, and then I can walk onto the capital. I can skip stability here. It's very expensive because of my Republican tradition, so I'm not going to actually... And then from you, I want these, and war reparations, and a bunch of money, if I can get it. After the capital siege is finished, I will probably peace out of this war because the blockade is pretty rough. Okay. And they will give me what I want. So that's there's 3 islands over here, war reparations and money. And I am definitely okay with that. So with that, I will repay bank loans and take these islands. Ordia still being annoying, I'll just annex him, start the annexation of him. And then these troops will come back home in a sec. With this. And you can come over here and siege back these provinces. And yeah, pretty productive. And then, I think I said that I wanted to fight here for the cores and for just some provinces. So I will bring my troops back home. You can just declare the war. They don't have enough army to be a problem. Continue re-sieging this stuff. Bring my army over to their capital, and then occupy these provinces. So from the Harpies, I just want what they will give me. These. That's going to be a coalition, but it's monstrous, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. And yeah. We are chilling. Summon a Diet. I'll just do this one, which they want manpower here. Done. Could sell titles that I don't really need to. And I'll put my vassals on siege and just tell them to siege the provinces that don't have forts on them. Yeah, we can speed 5, and then after this war, I think that would be all for this episode. Separatists and the hold, but that's okay. Lose the prestige, power points are more important. It looks like Iridium also had the same idea as me. But I got what was important first. So, ooh, there it is. Radical reforms. So, if you don't know what radical reforms is, when you have an inflation reduction guy and a trade efficiency guy, you can fire both of them and get 200 of each. 200 of military, or 200 of admin and 200 of diplo power, which is very, very good. I should have fired them first, so I could have just rehired them. I forgot to do it. But you can cheese it and not lose your... Actually, how much money do I make? I will hire the different guy. And that way I can annex my vassal quicker. And then look at my things. I'm gonna finish trade ideas first before I take any more Diplotech. And yeah, we're chilling. Okay, with that done, I don't know if I really want to take this big strip of land. Wow, they really don't like this. Lands exceed war score. Oh, they have more. I didn't realize that they had more land up here. That's okay. Let's say I don't really know if taking all of this is really necessary. It's kind of a snake. Um, it's not even in states I own. I could take these two, because I can take this state, finish the state from Irium when I fight him. But I don't have a Casus Belli on him. I can make states. And I should start the spy network on Irium. And I can take my army home so it suffers less attrition. Yeah, we're chilling, we're hanging out. Take the autonomy change. We can look to see if those autonomy units have done anything. Not really. I was hoping for a bit better, but they're actually gaining because I'm at war, even with the autonomy edicts. And we can take that. I'd like to sell or seize land, but I am going to get my estates angry. But I'm just going to seize land anyways, because I need to manage my crown land a bit better. And then eventually, their influence will go down, my merchant, and it will be easier to manage all of that. I could upgrade this trade center, but I don't think I'd like to. And I will upgrade this one, but there's rebels here. I didn't even notice. And then, of course. Oh, and that finished my mission. Eliminating the Pretender. Baharkin is the greatest threat to the Republic, and therefore I propose its immediate destruction. So leads the words of the officer, Panthas Lenbar. And while many a fellow officer sighs at hearing these words for the 16th time, his following seems to grow larger as his words do ring true. It was Baharkin who started the first war against us during the decades of devastation, and the looming shadow of the Teal Phoenix is enough to cause some fear, as the royalist threat from the east, if victorious, will not let our republic survive. Furthermore, the scars of battle on our home territory are still as fresh in many officers' mind. As such, we know that Panthes is right. A first strike to eliminate Baharkin and the House of Elatar once and for all would certainly not be a foolish move. But until we do so, we will probably have to hear him ask for us to invade Baharkin a few dozen times more. And that gives us AE impact. And then secure the pass. To enter east into Bulwar proper from western Bahar, one first needs to pass through the pass at Idazwez, a narrow area with the Divin Hall to its south and the Serpent's Reach to its north. While this pass has brought us some prosperity as a crossing point for caravans west, it also offers a strategic opportunity all too appetizing to ignore. If we could erect a fortress there, we can control any army trying to pass between eastern and western Bahar. Accordingly, it is of vital importance that we construct the grandest fortification possible for the passage. And that gives local defensiveness and claims on things that I've already done. I got claims on this island though, which is nice. And then conquer Akatbar. An ancient city with a reputation deserved of its own right, Akatbar has seen many rulers over its existence, but the most recent is Baharkin, our enemy. The city served as the heart of Baharkin in administration, art, and most importantly, learning. For Akatbar's most defining characteristic is its massive library, an ancient building built over many decades. It serves both as a source of pride for all Bahari and a great institution for knowledge seekers around the world. Let it be ours. And that gives technology costs for 10 years and permanent claims. I can make use of that technology cost. I'll just click this now. I've got even more missions. Conquer Azka Evren. With Baharkin dealt with and Akatbar conquered, we are faced with one of the final royalist threats. In the foothills of Askar Evren lies a city of the same name, in which sits the bastard child of the previous king of Baharkin. as well as the puppet master behind the throne. Uh, with a competent general and soldier, one who already has the respect of many of our officers, he is the last king of Bahar and our enemy. As such, his rule has to end for the good of all of Bahar, and that gives us more claims. So I just got a lot of claims, a lot of claims. A lot of the claims I got are already on a region that I have reconquested from my vassal, but that's alright. And that gives me CB for whenever this war is done, which it is done soon, so that's probably what we will be doing in the next episode. Speaking of the next episode, we'll leave it there, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.